'cause I'm a woman, Enjoli. I can bring home the bacon, fry it up in a pan, but once in a while you gotta give me your hand.
Give her Enjoli, the 8-hour perfume for the 24-hour woman. Enjoli for your 24-hour woman.
Enjoli.
The great cars of Europe priced far out of reach until now. Renault presents the road to affordability. Renault Alliance, MotorTrend's 1983 Car of the Year. Twin coaxial torsion bars for a smooth, quiet ride. Fuel efficient, fuel injected. European technology that's affordable. $59.59. Renault Alliance, built in America.
The one to watch, the one to watch, the one to watch.
Renault.
A summer evening, and Franco Bolla shares the wine his family has made for over 100 years.
There's more.
Soave Bolla.
More. There's more. So much more. There's more than wine in a bottle of Bolla.
Franco, tonight,
It's so beautiful.
Good friends make it beautiful.
and your Soave Bolla.
Crisp, dry, and something more.
There's more than wine in a bottle of Bolla.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the ship, not a sensor was flashing, not even a blip. When there was a huge crash to the bridge, I then ran, and thereupon St. Nicholas with joystick in hand. With Atari's Miss Pac-Man, he gobbled and scored. Then on to Jungle Hunt, he played till he roared. From out of his sack, he pulled dozens of games, all the great ones from Atari, our favorite names. Before I could thank him, he beamed out of sight. With a Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Introducing the amazing Renault Encore. Look how it feels to flow through hairpin curves. Feel the amazing response of electronic fuel injection. And look how the new Encore feels as it almost ignores gas pumps and mows to the road with 4 wheels suspended independently. For an amazing $57.55, European design, built in America. The new Renault Encore. Amazing.
The one to watch, the one to watch, the one to watch.
Renault.
Across this great land, Black & Decker's Dustbuster cordless vac is picking up spills and little messes. With all the power and running time, all the strength of the name Black & Decker, Dustbuster is working its way into the hearts of millions and helping to keep every corner of America beautiful. Dustbuster, only from Black & Decker, the cordless vac that's sweeping the nation. And there's also Dustbuster Plus, with more power and longer running time.
If you're ready for high-performance photography, the Minolta X-700 program system is ready for you. Computerized, motorized, systematized, total capability, from fully programmed where you said nothing, even with flash, to creative manual where you control everything. The high-performance Minolta X-700, voted Camera of the Year on 2 continents.
Only from the mind of Minolta. You first spot it in his eyes, the ambition. Then you see it in his walk, the power. And you hear it in his voice, the passion.
With the right woman, I could go right to the top.
Scarface. Al Pacino is Scarface. He loved the American dream with a vengeance. Rated R. Starts Friday, December 9th at theaters everywhere.
We will return to Kenny Rogers as the gambler. The adventure continues, starring Bruce Boxleitner. Friday on the Dukes.
Daisy Duke's been kidnapped.
What? Come on.
Daisy is held hostage by a heartless hitman. Then on Dallas.
Somebody is double-crossing Ewing Oil.
JR lays a trap to nab a traitor. And on Falcon Crest, Terry sets her sights on Michael while Angela schemes blackmail.
I know what you really are, a working girl.
Friday.
This is CBS.
When I retired from pro ball, I bought this place with a little help from the bank. And today we're doing just great by selling good food at good prices.
Thanks, Mike.
I think that's the only way to do business. Meister Brãu must too. This beer tastes as good as Budweiser, but doesn't cost as much. To me, Meister Brãu makes a lot of sense. To a lot of other people, too.
Ah, you said it.
Introducing Meister Brãu. Tastes as good as Budweiser at a better price.
Here's an offer from Community Federal that brings you everything from good conversation, to good viewing, to good listening, to the correct time. All free or at special low prices. Deposit $500 or more in a passbook or certificate account and choose from cordless phones and a host of other sound gifts from names like RCA, Panasonic, and more.
Sound gifts free or at special low prices from Community Federal.
It's an offer that speaks for itself.
A formula for making a fortune on the Newsroom Report tonight.
When I've got a splitting headache, I want what works. And Extra Strength Datril has been working for me every bit as well as Extra Strength Tylenol since I switched. And now I know why. Datril and Tylenol have the exact same aspirin-free pain reliever and strength. Exactly the same. I know because I asked my doctor about Datril. Yet Extra Strength Tylenol can cost so much more. So I'm staying with Datril. Why would I pay that much more for the same relief? Why would anybody?
Spray your air freshener and what do you get? Fresh and wet. Wet, messy spray. That's why Renuzit invented Fresh and Dry. Look, it sprays dry. Now, fight odors in the air without wet spray falling everywhere. Fact is, Fresh and Dry is so dry you can even freshen rugs, drapes, and upholstery directly without staining. Why spray fresh and wet? And now there's Fresh and Dry.
The first dry spray air and fabric deodorizer. New from Renuzit.
The great cars of Europe priced far out of reach until now. Renault presents the road to affordability. Renault Alliance, Motor Trend's 1983 Car of the Year, with sedan comfort for 5 and their luggage. Fuel efficient, fuel injected, European technology that's affordable. $59.59. Renault Alliance, built in America.
The one to watch, the one to watch, the one to watch.
Renault.
Feels like it's time for Cup-A-Soup.
Good soup, Daddy.
I'm a great cook.
Feels like it's time for Cup-A-Soup.
Anytime you're cold and hungry, it's time for Lipton Cup-A-Soup. Rich, hearty, perfectly seasoned. Warms you up just going down.
Feels like it's time for Cup-A-Soup. Time for Lipton Cup-A-Soup. Feels like it's time.
Want some?
Cup-A-Soup time.
We will return to the television premiere of Kenny Rogers as the Gambler. The adventure continues.
Wednesday, Whiz Kid Richie gets his mother a computer date, but this Cupid's pure poison.
Dennis Wright is a con man.
Does she have a date with death? Then they fell in love, but she had a secret.
You're a prostitute.
Will their uncommon love be strong enough to help her break away from her past? It's an exciting evening, Wednesday.
Tomorrow on CBS.
Is Jenny awake?
I don't think so.
Well, Pammy Panda, you'll meet Jenny in the morning.
She loves the shirt tails.
It's really cute. Where'd you get it? Hardee's. I'm gonna go back and get her all 5 shirt tails.
She'll love them.
Especially from her favorite uncle. I wish I could see her face when she wakes up.
Pammy Panda.
Buy any sandwich and a medium Coke or any soft drink at Hardee's at the regular price and take home a shirt-tail stuffed animal for $1.59 each.
This is a Channel 4 Newsroom Report update.
Good evening, I'm Julius Hunter. Apparently, Greyhound is getting tougher with its striking workers. Today, the company chairman warned the workers their jobs can no longer be guaranteed. And the bus company will run an ad in tomorrow's newspapers comparing the bus workers' salaries with other job pay. And at the inquiry into an Air Illinois plane crash that killed 10 people today, testimony centered on the character and personality of the pilot. Robin Smith will have an update report. We'll have all the news right here at 10.
There's good news about feminine protection in your local newspaper. A coupon good for $1 off on Maxithins pads. Try them for comfort. You'll stay with them for protection. And save $1.
A formula for making a fortune on the Newsroom Report tonight.
is a revolution on the American road, an automotive revolution led by Dodge. The latest evidence? Dodge Daytona Turbo Z. Backed by standard 550 protection, turbocharged, fuel-injected, front-wheel drive. The fantastically balanced, performance-bred Dodge Daytona Turbo Z.
We are Dodge, an American revolution.
I discovered a place where a whole town plays Santa Claus.
It's a season of sharing, a time of real joy, a time
You're gonna fix that?
be given
Sure.
to each girl and boy.
That doll's gonna make some little girl very happy.
Would you like some coffee?
That's good coffee.
That's Maxwell House.
When the moment's this special and the coffee this good, good to the last drop, it couldn't be anything but Maxwell House.
Yes, a season of sharing when your heart can soar, and a small part of yourself is the best gift of all.
Merry Christmas, Santa Claus.
It couldn't be anything but Maxwell House.
Because we've stocked too many gifts for Christmas, Zales presents a grand holiday offering. Take note of diamond solitaires at 25% off original prices. Ring in the holidays with solitaire pendants and earrings and diamond fashion rings at 33% off. Jingle all the way with golden stocking stuffers at 50% off. So shop Zales' grand holiday offering and save 25 to 50%. Zales, the diamond store, is all you need to know for Christmas.
We now return to Kenny Rogers as the Gambler. The adventure continues, starring Linda Evans.
Carrie is so very...
different. It doesn't feel like ordinary lotion. It's concentrated. It was specially made for dry, rough skin.
Carrie is so very...
rich in emollients. It even made my rough elbows and heels soft again.
Carrie is so very...
Recommended by many dermatologists. So I'll pay more for Carrie. After all, it's the only skin I've got.
Carrie is so very...
different.
So very...
rich.
So very...
Recommended.
Carrie is so very...
If I take Comtrex for a cold with stuffy nose, aches, sneezing, and coughs, do I still need a nasal decongestant?
All you need is Comtrex. That's all, nothing else.
With Comtrex, do I still need a cough medicine?
Comtrex. That's all, nothing else. None of these can do for a cold what Comtrex, multi-symptom cold reliever, does. Because all by itself, Comtrex relieves every major cold symptom.
So when I get a cold with all those symptoms, all I need is Comtrex.
Comtrex. That's all, nothing else. From Bristol Myers.
Dodge, an American revolution.
This is where the revolution began. Dodge Omni, the first fuel-efficient, front-wheel drive American car.
An American revolution.
Backed by one of the best standard protection plans in the world, and it's logged over 13 billion miles.
An American revolution.
A solid resale record, Dodge Omni has proven itself on the toughest track of all, the real world.
We are Dodge, an American revolution.
Welcome to Timex Quartz. Incredible technology. Uncanny accuracy. Our lightweight runner's quartz is water resistant. Our dress digitals have no buttons. This sleek command bar controls all functions. Now, bring the value of Timex Quartz into your world.
We will return to the CBS Special Movie Presentation of Kenny Rogers as the Gambler. The adventure continues.
Thursday, Magnum plays mobster to help TC punch it out with a kidnapping promoter. And on Simon & Simon, two wives hire Rick and AJ to find the same husband.
My admiration for the guy just keeps growing, AJ.
Then on Knots Landing, Abby looks to collect on past favors.
What I promised, you already got.
Thursday.
This is CBS.
This is a Channel 4 Newsroom Report update.
Good evening. If you're about to start preparing your income tax returns, you'll want to be sure to hear some words of advice from the IRS Commissioner himself at 10. He'll give you some advice on a sure way to be audited. And at 10 o'clock tonight, you'll meet another St. Louisan who built a fortune from scratch as we continue to pass on to you the million-dollar formulas of some local folks who are making the system work for them in a big way. These stories with all the latest news right here at 10.
Panasonic invites you to step ahead of your time to a Panasonic video camera that focuses automatically and adjusts to light, even low light, to a stereo video recorder that records from TV or from life with four-head technology for jitter-free effects from slow motion to stop motion. Step ahead of your time to a Panasonic Omnivision video system, more than just slightly ahead of our time.
Magnum PI, right after Channel 4's Newsroom Report tonight.
Kenny Rogers as the Gambler. The adventure continues. Sponsored by Jell-O brand pudding. It's made with fresh milk and comes in 12 different flavors. It's been one of America's favorite desserts for over 40 years.